Imagine you could regrow an arm or a leg if it got hurt, like an axolotl. Or you could change the color of your skin in a split second to blend into your background, like an octopus. Or you could breathe through your butt, like a turtle. These aren't just cool tricks, they're nature's superpowers, given to all of these animals to help them survive. We get into all about adaptations right now. So what is an adaptation? An adaptation is a special survival tool for animals. It's a body part or a behavior that keeps them alive and helps them grow in their home. Think about it like this. If you go outside in the snow, you put on a coat, or at least I hope you do. All right, that is you adapting to the cold. Now, animals are born with their coats already built in and ready to go. So why do animals adapt? We're going to go over 4 reasons why an animal might have an adaptation. The first one is to find food. Every animal needs energy, and you get that energy from finding food. So a lot of adaptations for animals have to deal with them being able to find specific food, like a hawk's really keen or good eyesight. Since they're flying so high in the sky, this allows them to look from high above and see prey really far down below. So animals adapt to find food. Animals also adapt to stay safe or to stay away from other predators. A great example of this is a turtle's hard shell. This hard shell prevents a turtle from being eaten. Also, some lizards have adapted the ability to lose part of their tail, so that if they get caught, they can let part of their tail go and run away. The third reason animals adapt is so they can survive in their environment, in the habitat that they live in. For example, a walrus lives in an Arctic environment, so it has a very thick layer of blubber to help keep it warm. Lastly, animals also adapt to make sure the next generation, or their babies or children, are as strong as possible. They want to set them up for success, right? A great example of this is with birds' feathers. The brighter the feathers, the healthier the bird. Now, adaptations come in 2 main types: physical and behavioral. Physical adaptations are parts of the body, like a chameleon's skin being able to change colors to match its environment. Camouflage. Or like a stick bug is able to look exactly like a stick, well-named bug by the way, to blend into its environment and escape predators. They really just think it's a stick, because it looks like a stick. The other type of adaptation is called a behavioral adaptation. This is things that animals do, how they act, how they behave, right? An example of this is migration. When it gets too cold in the winter, some birds fly south for warmth. This isn't something that they're taught in school, it's something that they're born with. Another example of this could be schooling. Not like the schooling you're at right now. I'm talking about in terms of fish, when they bunch up in large groups to help stay safe from predators. Mammals also do this in herds. Now here's the tricky part. How do animals adapt? Because a squirrel can't really just wish for a longer tail. There's no magic genie that's going to do that for him. Just as a human can't really wish to be taller. Trust me, I've tried. Adaptations happen very slowly over a very long period of time. Imagine there's a group of birds all living together, and some of these birds have stronger beaks than the others. Now, the birds with the stronger beaks are going to be able to crack more seeds and get more food than those with the weaker beaks. Because of that, the birds with the stronger beaks are going to have more babies, and those babies are going to inherit or get the strong beaks from their parents. Over a very long period of time, almost all the birds in the area will have the stronger beaks, because nature picks or chooses which traits or adaptations work best to help a species survive. Nature's all like, that's good, that's good, that's good. Weak beak, I don't want it. You've probably heard of evolution. But are evolution and adaptation the same thing? Not quite, but they are linked. Think about it like this. If there's a library, adaptation would be one chapter in one book. It would explain how an animal has survived in its current habitat. Evolution would be the entire rest of the library, explaining how all life has changed over millions and millions of years. Evolution is kind of like the how. How did we get here? Whereas adaptation is the what. What do they have which helps them survive? Sometimes an animal becomes a specialist, which means they've adapted so perfectly to one specific thing that they're an absolute expert at it. Usually this has to deal with food. Let's look at the hummingbird, for instance. Its wings move so fast it can hover in place, and its long, thin beak is a specialized tool made only for reaching deep into flowers for nectar. It's like having a straw permanently attached to your face. There are many other examples of animals who have specialized, like the koala or the anteater. Everything about these animals makes sure that they're successful in getting their one type of food. Specialization is great because you are the best at what you do. However, there is a downside or something bad about it. If the one food that you need or have adapted to eat disappears, then it's going to be really hard for that animal to survive. If all the nectar disappears or all the ants disappear, hummingbirds and anteaters are going to have a really tough time. From the deepest ocean to the highest mountain, adaptations are what make life on Earth so diverse and amazing. Every animal has its own success story of survival. So the next time you see a squirrel jump from tree to tree or a bug just kind of sitting on a leaf, ask yourself, what's their superpower? Thanks for watching.